Okay. So we'll first take this test. Go ahead and do question number 21 beta. Try this one. Give it a try. Let me zoom this screen. Write the answer in the chat window. Okay. Everyone should be answering this, huh? Very simple question. Consider a consumer with utility function, beta quasi-linear hai. Dekho, y plus root x. This is IIT Jam 2025 paper. X and Y are quantity of two commodities consumed. Which of the following is true? Dekho dhyan se. Utility function given is root x plus y. We have done this utility function multiple times in class. Kya hoga? What is going to be your MRS beta? MRS will be MUX by MUY. What is MUX? Differentiate with respect to x. 1 by 2 root x. MUY, 1. So beta this will be 1 by 2 root x. कैसे निकलता है हमारा इक्विलिब्रियम? Equate MRS to PX by PY. माने I will get 1 by 2 root x equal to PX by PY. So what will be the value of x star beta? What will be my Marshallian demand? PY by 2 PX whole square. PY by 2 PX whole square. क्या आ जाएगा? PY square by 4 PX square. तो Marshallian demand हो जाएगा PY square by 4 PX square. Isn't it? Now what is the question saying? Which of the following is true? और क्या निकालना है हमें? Income elasticity. So find the income elasticity of good x. That means how x changes as income changes. How x changes as income changes. So x तो change ही नहीं हो रहा जब income change हो रही है, right? So we can go ahead and we can say that this is going to be 0. Excuse me. This is going to be 0. How x changes when income changes will be 0. Acha, now it is also asking us for the income elasticity of good y. ठीक है? Suppose you know this was not an option. Suppose हमें good y का ही निकालना होता. So just take a minute and in the comments tell me what should be the income elasticity of good y. इसमें ये answer is correct. B ठीक है. That x का income elasticity is 0. But can you tell me what is going to be the income elasticity of good y? Anyone? Solve it. Income elasticity of good y. तो y star हो जाएगा बेटा m minus px into x by py. Instead of x, I can go ahead and plug this value. So I'll get y star as m minus px. x की जगह पे plug py by 4 px whole square by py. Right? Now find out the income elasticity of good y. तो पहले तो हम निकालते हैं. This is going to be m by py minus px py square by 4 px square by py. This will be m by py minus py by 4px. py by 4px. This is your y star. ये आपका y star आया. Now just solve. कैसे कर सकते हैं solve? How can we do this? Find out how y changes as m changes. Differentiate with respect to m. तो क्या आ जाएगा? 1 by py. So income elasticity of good y will be y by m into how, sorry, it will be m by y into how y changes as m changes. Y की जगह पे substitute this value, right? M will remain as it is. Del y by del m की जगह पे substitute this value and get the answer. M divided by m by py minus py by 4px into 1 by py. I leave it to you to solve. Right, this will be income elasticity of good y. Okay. Come to the next question, beta. Answer question number 22. Answer in the chat window. Okay. Good, good. Absolutely. All of you have answered it correctly. That is the correct answer. In a consumption framework, angel curve shows. So angel curve क्या था बेटा? It is the relationship between income and consumption of the commodity. That when income is a certain amount, my consumption is a certain amount. When income increases, my consumption increases. When I plot this, I will get my angel curve. तो हम ये बोल सकते हैं that angel curve will be the locus of income and demand. Locus of income and demand. So yes, the correct answer to this question 22 will be C. Imagine that this year the paper was so easy that they actually went ahead and they gave you this question as a 2 mark. ऐसा कभी होता नहीं है. It was an exception कि इस ईयर का पेपर बहुत ही आसान आया कि एक 2 mark में इतना आसान क्वेश्चन आ गया, asking you only to go ahead and find the, to define the angel curve. Okay. Next, beta, question number 29. Answer this in the chat window. Try to do this. You are measuring level of consumption of commodity on x-axis and that of a bad commodity on the y-axis. Good commodity on x-axis and bad commodity on y-axis. Then the indifference curve will have a slope of. Beta, always draw circle. Always draw circle. जो मैंने क्लास में सिखाया है आपको. Always draw circle. What is the circle saying? Good, good, bad, good. Good, good, bad, good. Make a circle. Always draw circle. Now you have good commodity on x-axis. That means this. Bad commodity on y-axis. That means this. तो हम इस वाले क्वाड्रेंट की बात कर रहे हैं. Always draw circle. We are talking about this quadrant. So my indifference curve will look like this, beta. Good, bad. This is my IC. So what is the shape of your indifference curve? कैसा दिख रहा है indifference curve? Definitely positively sloped. D is the correct answer. It is positively sloped. Isn't it? Inverted U shape नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है. ऐसा है. So C cannot be correct. U shape का inversion थोड़ी है. So we can go ahead and we can say that the correct answer would be D. It has a positive slope. That's the answer to this question. Again, 2 marks question. Very, very easy. Okay. Come to the next question. Try to answer this question. Question number 30. That's right. So there is nothing that I can explain in this question. It is just asking marginal utility of the good. So the additional utility you get, additional utility derived by consuming an additional unit is called marginal utility. ठीक है, यहां लिखा है some additional unit, some नहीं, some is not the right word, right? An additional मतलब एक extra additional unit से, from one extra unit, right? So sometimes we also define marginal utility like this: total utility of n units minus total utility of n minus 1. माने अगर मैं बोलूं कि 10 यूनिट्स को कंज्यूम करके, when I consume 10 units, my total utility is 40. And when I consume 11 units, my total utility is 44. So beta, my marginal utility will be 4. Additional utility from consuming an additional unit will be marginal utility. All of you are correct. Answer will be C. Okay. Now let us go ahead. That slope part of bad one. Yes, yes, yes. Very simple, beta. So we just have to make a circle. Okay. If both are good goods, then this is my indifference curve, this part. If x-axis is bad and y-axis is good, then this is my indifference curve. If x-axis is good and y-axis is bad, then this is my indifference curve. And when both are bad, then this is my indifference curve. Okay. Now, look, parallel to x-axis, now. This is neutral goods ka definition. Parallel to y-axis, now. This is also neutral goods definition. Inverted U shape, that means a shape like this. U ka inversion. No, this is not how my utility function is looking here. My IC is looking. Having a positive slope, yes, because ultimately with x-axis good good and y-axis bad good, the indifference curve I'm left up with is this. And this IC has a positive slope. It is upward sloping. This is an upward slope. This is also upward slope. This is downward slope. This is also downward, right? So slope is upward. It is moving up. So therefore, it is a positive slope. D is the correct answer. Okay. Let's move on to the next question now. So now we are moving on. Always remember in IIT, question number 31 to 40, they are multiple select questions. More than one option can be correct in that case. Okay. So let's move on and this question. Directly come to question number 15. NAT question. Fill in the blanks. Try this one better. Question number 15. बहुत ही simple है. Just do this. मतलब ये सारे तो ऐसे हैं कि you should be able to do it in seconds from the advanced lectures. All of you are correct. Yes, that's right. Good. Very good. ठीक है बेटा. So this is a utility function x into y. So what will be x? M by 2px. M is 100. Px is 1. So 50. What will be y? M by 2py. M is 100. Py is 2. So 25. It is asking you x. Directly 50. That's it. 50 is the answer to this question. ठीक है. सिर्फ x पूछा है. Sometimes in exam they could have asked you find maximum utility. So you would plug 50 and 25 in this utility function. So u star आ जाएगा 50 into 25. 1250. Okay. Yes, that's it. Okay, beta. Question number 57. Try to do this. #57. Try to do this question. You are given demand curve of commodity P square Q to the power 5 is 392.67. And you have to find out own price elasticity. माने आपको क्या निकालना है? How quantity changes as price changes into initial price by initial quantity. Beta, since the powers are so big, and remember, आपको calculator दिया होगा, right? You will be given the calculator. But since the power are so big, it is a good idea if you take log on both sides. So if I take log on both sides, I'll get this. And now use the rule that I just taught you, that log mn is log m plus log n. तो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? Log p square plus log q to the power 5 will be log 392.67. And then use log m to the power n is n log m. तो क्या हो जाएगा बेटा? 2 ln p plus 5 ln q equal to ln 392.67. अब डिफरेंशिएट कर दो. डिफरेंशिएट क्वांटिटी विद रिस्पेक्ट टू प्राइस. तो इसका डिफरेंस और टोटल डिफरेंशिएशन भी कर सकते हो. सो दिस विल बी 1 by p dp plus 5 1 by q dq equal to ln 392.67. Right? Now so what I'm doing is I am going ahead and I am dividing throughout, or I can just take P common, up to you, how you want to solve it. Or you can just take dP throughout. So if I divide throughout by dP, right? One way is this, that you just take differentiation with respect to dP throughout it, right? So you will get 2, 1 by P into 1 plus 5, 1 by Q, dQ by dP equal to 0. And now you just go ahead and you multiply by P throughout. So P यहाँ पे and P यहाँ पे. And you will get 2 plus 5 P by Q dQ by dP equal to 0. Right? Now just find this. So P by Q dQ by dP will be minus 2 by 5 minus 0.40. This will be elasticity of demand. So all of you who have answered 0.4, that's the right answer. It is asking you absolute value, na? So you will write in positive values. So answer will be plus 0.40. It's an easy question. It's an easy question, just that you have to make sure that you know differentiation well. And that can come only with practice, right? So if you know differentiation well, it should not be that difficult. Okay, so that's it. These are the questions I wanted to go ahead and take today. The idea was to show you the kind of questions that are asked in IIT JAM paper, ताकि आपको थोड़ा आइडिया मिले कि हम जो पढ़ रहे हैं वो कैसे यूज हो सकते हैं, right? Believe me, 2025 was the easiest paper. चाहे हम IIT, in fact, GATE was difficult than IIT, right? But IIT was very, very easy. So don't think such easy questions will come again this year, but just understand the concept. कि ठीक है, you know, this is how we can apply it in questions. Okay, thank you. Better, there will be 60 questions in JAM. Decomposition bundle is always found at tangency only for Hicksian way. When we were doing the Slutsky decomposition, then no, we were passing the budget line through the original bundle. Okay? But here the budget line will be tangent to the original IC, if that is the question. तो decomposition bundle tangency पे तो होगा, पर क्या वो budget line original indifference curve को tangent होगी या एक नया IC बनेगा, वो डिपेंड करेगा whether it will be Slutsky or whether it will be Hicksian. First August, you mean semester classes, is it? So semester classes, I mean, I'm not sure if you have listened to your seniors' interviews. I have been taking a lot of them. But 5th and 6th semesters are where you should not be focused a lot on college and more on your entrance exam, right? So I would suggest that even when you're going to college, please carry your notes, whatever we are doing here. Sit in the library in the free period. Make sure that you go ahead and you read the notes, right? Don't just start losing the grasp of it where when you start going to the college, you have to be very, very focused on this content, right? And if you are from Delhi University, so 5th and 6th semester, the subjects which are taught, like international economics, development economics, and other subjects, most of them you will already find that on your portal. So it is going to be an advantage when you go in the college and when you read international or dev. You're just helping yourself learn for GATE exam or for IIT exam or for CUET exam, right? So it is only going to be useful. Don't worry. Intermediate lectures enough for CUET perspective. Yes, they are enough. That is an announcement I wanted to make. They are enough from your CUET perspective, but you know, I am taking some time. Give me some time. It will take about 2 weeks time to, I hope 2 weeks are enough for the team to do that. So I have started uploading tests for each topic of intermediate video lecture along with notes. Abhi, if you look into intermediate video lectures, you will only find lectures. But I want that even when you're doing intermediate lectures, after every topic, you should be practicing some MCQ questions from CUET perspective. So probably 2-3 weeks it will take me. I've started doing that work from now onwards. So you will find that जैसे अगर आपने बजट लाइन पढ़ा इंटरमीडिएट में, उसी के नीचे उसके नोट्स होंगे, उसी के नीचे उसका टेस्ट होगा. फिर if you are reading choice, उसी के नीचे उसके notes, उसी के नीचे उसका test, so that you can revise yourself for CUET well. And yes, intermediate video lectures are mostly sufficient for CUET exam, except some more part that we do, like CUET question bank and other things, but otherwise they're enough. That is there. Yes, that's why micro is the first subject that we pick up, because it's the most lengthy subject. सिर्फ यहीं पे नहीं, while you're doing masters also, micro is the most difficult subject. So you have to make sure कि आप साथ-साथ class में करो, and you have to make sure that you finish micro early so that you can give 2 or 3 revisions to micro. Macro and stats will be comparatively easier. What about game theory? Game theory we will be doing in micro, but only as much as is required in the entrance exam. जितना सेमेस्टर के गेम थ्योरी में आता है उतना नहीं करेंगे हम. दैट्स नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. गेम थ्योरी आई विल ओनली बी डूइंग साइमल्टेनियस एंड सीक्वेंशियल गेम्स एंड सम ओलिगोपोली मॉडल्स, एंड दैट विल बी इनफ from the point of view of your entrance. How many 1 marks question are there? In IIT JAM, 1 marks questions are the first 10 questions that you see. And then NAT may the first 10. So 21 marks question will be there. What to study with micro? पहले तो micro और maths करो. If still you have time, pick up on one subject. या Indian Eco pick करो या Public Eco. If it's not covered, they are not required. If variant में some chapters are not covered, not required. You can skip them. What about IIT Kanpur after that? Nothing. You have to give another round. If you qualify GATE, then you go for another round of IIT Kanpur. You have to clear that. Yeah. बेटा advance से ऊपर तो आपका masters में भी नहीं आएगा, believe me. In DSC, you will be thanking me that you have done these lectures. Don't worry. Nothing more than advance. I mean, do you think that anything is left in micro if you open up any book that is not covered in these advanced lectures? This is more than enough. Yes, notes will be provided in the PDF format for intermediate. Give me some time. As I said, in 2-3 weeks, I'm trying to make it more formal. I'm trying to put more tests so that you have enough to practice. How much rank required for IIT Kanpur? It differs every year. It's not enough. Just as I told you, this year the paper was so easy that getting 75 was also not enough out of 100. Sometimes the paper is so difficult that getting 54 is also enough. So it depends. हर साल score क्या जाता है, that will determine how you get through the college. Can we use product rule instead of using log? Yes, you can. Up to you. You could have done direct differentiation. So you could have gone ahead and used product rule, 2p, dp, differentiation of first function, second as it is. differentiation of second function, first as it is, equal to 0. You can use this and find dq by dt, no problem. For non-math students, which college are best? Math or no math? Best colleges, DSC and IGIDR. You have to aim for that. Up, don't think that I am a non-math student, so I should be aiming a less college. No, you have to aim the best. Only these colleges will give you good placement. So last to last year, one of my students from ISI, she got a package of 28 lakhs. Aim for the best college. Get good packages. Aim for 28 lakh, 30 lakh package. DSC or IIT. I will answer that in in person. I don't want to confuse you for now. Both are good. Once you get, I will tell you where to go. Aim both. They require maths at class 12, but you can give an exam, no? You can still go ahead and do that. I'm forgetting the name of the institute where you can do this class 12th maths from. Anyone who is doing it? Yes, I forget every year. NEOS. Yes, that's right. Yes, thank you. Just do it. I mean, don't aim for a lower college now if you want a good placement. अभी तो पूरा साल है. Why would you aim for any other college than DSC or IGIDR? NEOS is if you have not done maths in class 11th and 12th and you want to give an exam so that you are eligible for colleges, that is where you apply. Econometrics lectures are enough. When we start econometrics, I will tell you which lectures to do from the recorded part. So you have to do those also.